In this video I'll show you how to draw a computer disk. It's problem 6-4. Make sure your grid is off, ortho's on, object snap is on. And I'm going to start kind of at the lower left hand corner, 765, up 1.25 over 1.87, down 1.25, let me zoom in a little bit, over 0.655, up 3.7850, over 3.603, down 3.535, and then basically you just connect that corner because you don't really know that you don't really know the dimension. You don't need the dimension, you've got it. This has to be filled in, this gap, so just connect the dots right there. And there's my overall shape. Now we got to dimension this guy. Let's check our number of decimals. Now if you look at this, there are some of the dimensions are 2 decimals, some of them are 3, and one of them is even 4 decimal points. Looks like most of them are 3 decimals, so I'm going to set my dimension style to 3 decimals, and then we'll adjust the others as needed. And as we've done before, just start with the shorter dimensions are going to be closer to the part. Let's see. Now sometimes it doesn't go where you want it to go. Just go ahead and place the dimension. I'll hit escape and then you can move it. Like what I'm going to need to do is it's too big to fit in there, so I'm going to slide it over here because I do need to put a dimension in that spot. And remember to try to line up your dimension. So if you click on that arrowhead of the previous dimension, it'll put it in the same spot. So that looks good. I'm clicking on the outside corner so I don't crowd, so I get my gaps there, and also I'm trying not to crowd the part as I dimension. And as long as you continue to dimension, you don't have to hit, you don't have to reinitiate the dimension command. Just keep clicking your points. Let's see, it looks like I put the wrong number in there. That's supposed to be 3.535. So let's go back and fix that. So what I'll do is just erase those 2 lines, come back to my draw tool, come down, and I'll be more careful, 3.535, and then I'll connect that corner right there. Not a big deal. Okay, let's continue dimensioning. That looks good. Now I need that angle on there. Remember, your dimension tool is smart. If you just click on this line and that line, it'll give you your angle dimension. If not, you can force it by using that pull down there. Now the challenge is putting it somewhere. Now sometimes people are very tempted to do this. Remember, one of our basic rules is do not dimension on the part. So I need to find a better place to do it. And I think the best place is actually over here, like that. Now it's okay if that arrow is on there, but you don't want the numbers on. And then I'll just slide this one over a little bit so it's not too crowded. Hit escape, and there's all my dimensions. I am going to have to adjust the number of decimals. That one is 3 decimals, it's fine. This one's supposed to be 4 decimals. So what you're going to do is click, right click, and then go quick properties. Sorry. Try that again. Click, right click, properties, not quick properties. And come down here. And this is everything that we saw in that dimension style. It's just in a different format. It's a little easier to access. And this has to do with just that particular dimension. So what I need to do, remember what we changed was the precision. And it was under the fit tab. So we have to find the fit tab. There's a lot of tabs in here. So what you can do is close some of these up if need be until you can find that fit tab. So I'm just going to close these. Keep going. There we see fit. And open this thing up a little bit. Oops, fit. Primary units. Here we go. So what I'm looking for is my number of decimals, and you can see it's right down here at the bottom under precision. So if you click in here, you'll have that same pull down, and I need to put that one onto 4 decimals. So that will adjust that and then just close out of there. So it takes a little bit of time to do that, but that's the process you're going to have to go through. So the good news for this is most of these are 3 decimals. Now this one here should be 2 decimals. So click, right click, property. And now I already have closed all those tabs, so primary units is going to be right there for me. And again, go down to the bottom to precision, and that one should be 2 decimals. Close that out. That one's 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, everything's good. So it's just those 2 we needed to adjust. Now, if you had multiple ones that you want to change, like you can keep clicking them. So I can click a group and then right click, go to, oops, not quick properties, right click properties, and same thing, primary units, precision, and I can adjust them for those 3 that I've selected. I don't want to change those, so I'm just going to cancel out of there. So there is my computer disk, and then we'll put our name on there. Oops, now if that's too narrow, you can just come up here and open that up a little bit. Try to keep it on 3 lines. Close that out. And now I'll go to my layout. I will need to adjust the border, so double click up there. Pull that up and over and down. Hit escape. Double click in here if you need to. Try to get it centered. That looks pretty good. Let's save it. Again, I'm putting it in my folder on the desktop, and that's going to be for, oops, space B6-4. Save that, and then we'll export it as a PDF. So just make it a PDF file, save it, and there you go.